Okay, this video is of the Liquid-Tracks 100 with the V-X1 amp module installed inside it. The Liquid-Tracks 100 can take multiple amp modules, so I'm just going to demo this one. The V-X1 is essentially like a Vox AC30 with some differences, but I'll show some of the similarities. In this demo, I have a Fender Strat plugged into the Liquid-Tracks input. The amp output of the Liquid-Tracks goes into a simple delay unit, and that delay unit goes right out unmodified to a recording device, and that's the whole signal chain. So right now I'm in bypass mode on the Liquid-Tracks. Okay, so that's without anything from the Liquid-Tracks. I'll turn the delay on just for fun. I'm going to leave it on one delay setting for the entire demonstration. So I'm going to turn the amp on, and here you can see I have amp only. I can turn a preamp on only, and that will, and I'll show that as well. And then we can turn a preamp on, which goes into the amp and then output. And then in switching to the next mode, I can go from amp output to the preamp to the output of the Liquid-Tracks. So here I'm going to just do some really quick settings, which you'll be able to see. I'm going to set the high EQ. I'm going to set the low EQ, the mid EQ. I'm going to set the low EQ. I'm going to set my output level. I'm going to set my drive. And I'm going to set the amplifier gain stage or preamp. So here, just a really simple. Okay, so there are a few other things I could do to the signal. I'm going to turn a feature called coloring on. And then what I'm going to do is add a little preamp to the mix. As far as outputs, before I go any further, the output of the preamp and of the amp module can go to a summed up mono unbalanced signal, or each output individually can go to a balanced output, which you could then run through any system you want as separate inputs. Okay, so now let me walk through. Again, I'm just going to leave the delay unit alone, so I'm not futzing around too much. But what I'm going to do is just change some of the settings. Now, in this scenario, lots of dynamics. So if I'm light on the guitar, and then if I crunch it. I could do that without clipping, of course. I'm going to lower the level a little bit, given I gave it so much gain. Nice. If I can only play with the delay. So you get the idea. So I'm going to lower the drive. And see how that cleans up. And now with the gain channel, lower that, clean that up. Little drive in there. Get rid of some of those highs. Okay, so as far as showing a little more of the dynamics, YouTube kind of style, let's put some settings back here. Get rid of some of the drive level. Give some mid. Put the amp on, so it's okay, I'm going to add some color back in. So you can hear, pretty straightforward. Now if I just change the pickup on the Strat and play it a little harder. To play with the wrong delay settings, but anyway, you get the idea that without any tweaking at all, you can get some pretty straightforward sounds. With tweaking, you can get things spot on, and but this is just a quick run through. So that was the amp, and if we just look at the preamp only. With the amp, this is without the amp, just the preamp. Sorry for the clipping. Okay, now if I go back to the amp only. The other thing that we have is speaker simulation, and we could just shut that off. Obviously, a bit. So this is without the speaker simulation on, or in this middle position.